Breakfast with Cobb Colville.
Trickstar Radio.
First of all, obviously we've spoken about it briefly so far, but I want to talk more about like the idea of an individual sound. Obviously, it's difficult to have an individual sound, especially in today's kind of climate of, the internet being everything. So you kind of, if someone's done something, the odds are there's 100 other people who've done the same thing. So the idea of creating an individual sound is definitely something. It was the first thing that I thought when I first heard Takeoff on from YouTube. So like, how do you go about in the process of creating an individual sound?
I think it's about challenging yourself to find new sources of inspiration, you know, doing that, and also looking into yourself, looking at your history, figuring out where you came from. It kind of helps you, and it gives you sort of that backbone to sort of have the confidence to explore new things. Like, for example, in February I went to Nigeria. Okay. We were still recording them, and I feel like I went back home. Obviously there was a wedding for my cousin got married, but I feel like I used that opportunity to sort of figure out sort of where I came from in terms of my family, the sort of musical roots that were attached to that. So I kind of exposed myself again to people like Fela. It's basically the king of Afrobeat when it comes to Africa, and it kind of just allowed me to change my focus and look at like what's important to me, and it kind of helped my writing in that sense, to be honest with you.
So it's literally the idea of like drawing from inspiration, and it's just like a natural process that the next thing will be something that is individual because it's come from you. Exactly,
and just fusing that with other sources of inspiration. So you're making a collage which allows you to get like a new picture of something. Yeah, man, that's kind of my process. That's
wicked.
Again,
I've never heard like of that it described like that before, but it makes perfect sense.
Yeah, man.
Like the way it's kind of put together. Lola, yourself, how would you kind of say how would you say the best way of putting together an individual sound is?
I would say everything that Dipsy said, really.
Okay.
And I would say as well, taking influence from your environment as well, and kind of not. I know sometimes producers or musicians, I don't know, they might be surrounded by like a musical scene, and they might not kind of want to make what's around. But I think taking certain aspects of what you like from a type of sound, and then something what you like from a different sound, and kind of mesh it all together to make something of your own is definitely something that I did.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I listened to, and expanding your musical kind of your ear, that helps as well. Like, as well as the grime stuff I listen to a lot of like experimental electronic stuff, and most recently like jazz and like just the UK jazz stuff that's been coming out of London recently,
which is popping as well. Like, I think down here we kind of get like a little taster of it. Azaria, who has a show on here, tries to like bring a lot of it through, and a lot of the time I'm just like, it amazes me a lot of the time when I hear it, because I'm like, this is all just brand new. You know what I mean? Obviously, you think, I don't know if it's just me for being a bit ignorant towards jazz or whatever, but I hear jazz and I think sort of stuff. Oh, it's not really being made as much anymore. Like it's a lot. I just imagine like it's already done. Similar to how a lot of people, I think similar to how a lot of people think about reggae as well. People assume it's already it's done, but it's still going. And there's still new stuff moving in.
Waking up Brighton.
Breakfast with Cobb Colville.